ओके हेलो एवरीवन। आज से हम नया गेम खेलने वाले हैं असैसिन्स क्रीड रोग। तो लेट्स गो स्टार्ट करते हैं। लेट मी जस्ट सी एक बार सब आवाज़ वगैरह आ रही है ना, देन स्टार्ट करते। सो मैंने कभी खेला नहीं है असैसिन्स क्रीड रोग, तो एक साथ मिलके खेलेंगे। थोड़ा वॉल्यूम एडजस्ट करने दो बस, बहुत लाउड है मेरे लिए। स्टार्ट करते हैं, स्टार्ट अ न्यू गेम। एक बार चेक कर सकते गेम दिख रहा है या नहीं। डार्की के चैनल पे नहीं दिख रहा गेम। ठीक है, आई विल फिगर इट आउट।
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the assassin brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
आई डोंट नो अभी भी अटक रहा गेम या नहीं। Okay, let's
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. This is business.
graphics and the controls वैसे तो black flag से काफी similar लग रहा है. थोड़ा सा I felt the black flag was smoother, but let's see how this plays out.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
I like कि उन्होंने Irish accent बहुत अच्छे से incorporate किया है. And we do our first viewpoint, a first leap of faith. Let's go. Okay, ये कुछ तो नया है, which I'll go explore. What's this? You find a piece of the Viking sword. Collect all the shards to discover the location of a lost Viking treasure. Okay.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens! Viens, viens! Viens, viens! Viens, viens!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
हाँ वही तो मैंने बोला था ना गूगल पे जॉइंट अकाउंट नहीं लेता था कभी नहीं लेता था.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are you,
So what I have to do यहाँ is remain undetected or kill everybody. Okay.
Ah, you bilge rat.
एक बार मैप भी देख लेते हैं how it looks. Okay, so बहुत सारा sea दिख रहा है, so I'm sure there'll be naval combat. अभी हम जिस एरिया में वो हार्ड बता रहे हैं, तो I'm sure we don't start in this area. Let's see.
Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you. Get back here!
You! Stop there!
अरे हमने technique रहना था।
pals are still out there somewhere!
There you
First mission ही ऐसे fail नहीं कर सकते।
Again.
I'm gonna start from the checkpoint.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Not
Talk
bad.
before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
He's mine!
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
What
They
now?
don't stand a chance.
Where are your
Not
mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains!
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
Here I thought I'd go a full day without seeing them.
Shit! What in damnation is going on? Who's...
Okay, so this time the whistle sends out a signal.
You there!
I like it. ठीक है, तो ये हम ले लिए. Let's go kill आगे वाले guards. ये जब यहाँ आएगा इसको अट्रैक्ट करके मारेंगे एंड देन बाद में दूसरे दोनों को मारेंगे. Okay, so अभी बस 2 guards are left. Hopefully I'll be able to do a double assassination. I can. Let's go for it. Free the smuggler.
Happy hunting, lads!
अब I
Set her
guess I
ablaze!
have to go on the
Sink that French
ship.
vessel! He's no match for you! Ha ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Oops.
You've no business aloft! Down! Get down now!
ठीक है. Everybody's back to me, so I guess I can एक करके kill everybody.
Hold you!
हाँ हेलो हाँ हाँ अच्छा सॉरी मैंने नहीं देखा मैसेज हेलो अमन इतना तो मैंने भी नहीं मारा था मैंने प्यार से
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful.
Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of merd? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You were supposed to say General Kenobi.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is
General
yours, Shay.
Kenobi is a
Go on.
Star Wars.
Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They shall prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess. But she's still afloat. And her name's the Morrígan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess. She's the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Cargo there, sir!
A ship! This false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
On your mark, Captain!
Move it! Move it!
Warship incoming, Captain! It's a brig!
Stop them, boy!
Bloody miss! Ready here!
Spread our wings to the wind!
They have changed the naval combat a little.
They're tearing her to pieces!
Like it.
Do something!
Brace! We're going to hit them! Sir! More!
My ship!
Fire! No! Ready to box, sir! Off the planks! Hey, pin us, sir! Taking a hit, Captain! Awaiting orders, sir!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of Le Gerfaut. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
That is good. हो गया. They've changed थोड़ा सा combat from Black Flag. तो the front वाले जो chain shot थे, they have changed that a little bit. Side वाले is fine, and the ship also handles a little different.
What course would you have me set,
But
Shay?
ठीक है.
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Okay, title screen आ गया. Assassin's Creed Rogue.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not be...
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me.
proceed
Double time.
to the nearest exit.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
In our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive.
This is not a test. We repeat.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Okay.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess
Melanie
it'll
का
have to
सिर्फ
do for
मुझे
now.
right ear में आया, probably
Agent
because
DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
so जो सब दोनों लोग जो ईयरपीस में बोले वो मुझे सिर्फ राइट साइड के आया ईयरफोन में बिकॉज प्रॉब्ली इसने जैसे ईयरपीस पहना है राइट में वैसे मैंने भी पहना होगा तो दैट इज़ अ फन थिंग आई लाइक दैट
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
ये सब भी मुझे सिर्फ राइट साइड पे सुनाई दिया दिस selects ring and then this rotates it okay
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Al-Mualim. Okay, this is a throwback. A man who used his best assassin Altair ibn Laha to eliminate his. Hello. गेम की आवाज़ आ रही है मुझे भी नहीं आ रही Why is that happening? अच्छा नहीं वो उसमें था नहीं वॉइस ठीक है लेट्स सी दिस अगेन मुझे लगा वॉइस का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है Assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man wwho used his best assassin, Altair ibn Laha, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself so that he could use it to enforce world peace. ये क्या? While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plans, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins. This is interesting. They are going against the assassin ideology which Altair established. They are criticizing Altair, which is strange. But why Al-Mualim wanted the apple of Eden was to control the whole world. His way to bring peace was through control. Altair's way to bring peace was through free will. So I think control wala peace is not good peace, I think.
Okay. So I'm not sure you were supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Okay. Hey Robert, you come highly recommended. Thrilled to have you. Special project Arno Dorian French Revolution.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
नहीं, मैं just सुन रही थी क्या बोल रहे थे वो. Let's see what else we find. Haytham Kenway. Haytham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Riot, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness which ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. His father is Edward Kenway. Haytham eventually learned that his father Edward had been an assassin, that he chose to stay a Templar rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. And Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father. He and his sister killed him in revenge. Okay. believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templar skill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy. Yeah, we did AC3 में ये sequence था जहाँ हम इसको मारते हैं. I don't know, but if मतलब petty emotion थोड़ी ना रहता है. If someone kills your father, it's not a petty emotion. At least that's what I feel. ठीक है, ये तो मेरा desk है. ये I cannot access. I think I can access this. अनुजा बेड टाइम स्टोरीज. नहीं, बेड टाइम स्टोरीज की बात नहीं है. क्यों कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा उससे?
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. Huh, how original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
Okay. The observatory we found Black Flag में. मैं जाके लोगों के एनिमस में देख रही हूँ. एनिमस का फुल फॉर्म क्या रहता है? एनिमाई? प्लूरल सॉरी. प्लूरल. ओके. Sonali Jain. Hi Sonali Jain. Let's see ये वाले एनिमस से हमें क्या डेटा मिलता है.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still,
good. How
I
are
bet
you
you'd rather
doing?
be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Sean
Wouldn't
Hastings
you?
is हमारा
Hell yeah.
assassin
I want a
नहीं
front
है.
row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I'm good too.
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
I'm based in Mumbai.
You never use a normal Animus like
आप
this
कहाँ
one?
based हो?
To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farm.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust.
MP.
I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
आपको ये channel कैसे मिला by
Norse
the way?
adoption rituals.
अब आए
A
हो तो
chance to sail
subscribe
the
करो,
world with
like
the
कर लो,
Vikings.
ताकि आपको
Yes.
मिले हमारे live streams.
A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
I am the numbskull. उसने मुझे numbskull बुलाया था. ठीक है. अब हम जाके हमारा actual काम करते. Actually और एक कंप्यूटर कर लेते क्योंकि 20 कंप्यूटर करने हैं तो अभी आए ही एनिमस से बाहर तो 5 कर लेते हैं और फिर अगले बार आएंगे तो और करेंगे. ये वाला स्टेशन मेरा स्टेशन है. नहीं पीछे वाला मेरा स्टेशन है. इधर कुछ नहीं है, इधर भी कुछ नहीं है. यहाँ देखते हैं. ओके एंट्रेंस से आए. ये एब्स्टर्गो एंटरटेनमेंट ये वाला कर लिए हैं. ये वाला कर लिए हैं. दिस वाला इज मेरा वाला. ये वाला करते हैं. ये वाला भी कर लिए.
Nothing to see here.
छोड़ो चलो अपने वाले के पास ही जाते. डेवनपोर्ट होमस्टीड कॉर्नर का घर है था.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Oh, this is Ade.
Adewale.
Okay.
How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Okay, apparently I have other business.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
ठीक है मतलब वो कुछ तो ढूंढ रहे थे पोर्ट-ऑ-प्रिंस के यहाँ वो टेम्पलर्स ने चोरी कर लिया और फिर अर्थक्वेक भी हो गया तो वो कुछ कर ही नहीं पाए ठीक है दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग कि आडे आया आई थॉट कि आडे वाले वुड कम हियर विद अकीलीस AC3 में जो assassin रहता है कॉनर Achilles is the one who makes him an assassin and आडे वाले is freedom crime में हम जिस
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
क्या कहा तुमने डर की आवाज नहीं आई कि आवाज ज्यादा थी एक एक करके सबसे सीखना है लर्न फ्रॉम होप लर्न फ्रॉम लियम एंड लर्न फ्रॉम कसगोवासे तो पहले जाते होप के पास बिकॉज़ उसका नाम पहले लिखा है
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
देखो you shouldn't
I'm no
keep a
lady
lady
here.
waiting.
Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
So remain undetected during her.
Can you kill without being noticed?
Kill from above. So ये कर सकते हैं from above.
Top form, Shay.
Kill from a
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him.
अरे देखना मत मुझे
I see him there!
नहीं, I don't want to be spotted. I want to try 100% completion. अगर 2-3 tries में नहीं हुआ तो then I won't reload again. कि चलो होप के पास जाते फिर से.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself.
ठीक है, ये हो गया. एक कुछ तो हो गया.
Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective.
ठीक है, let these people pass, then I will go on to the air. Don't you worry.
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit you.
I see him there! Again. Okay, I'm not gonna restart out. Kill from a bush and kill while sprinting is to kar sakte.
Nicely done. I am surprised.
Kill from a bush.
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
So ये kill from a bush नहीं हुआ? Idiot है यार. क्या इसको जाने दो फिर वो वाला try करते सामने वाला.
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
ये भी नहीं होगा उससे. वही होगा. ठीक है. करते.
Top form, Shay. You did better than I expected.
I did not do as
Have
good
your
as I
skills
expected,
actually
but
grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
ठीक है अब लियम के पास जाते. लियम यहाँ था. Oh, shooting है.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this.
Shoot the targets अब बस ठीक है.
Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up.
मैंने पहले दो टारगेट्स को
Doing all right,
किया
Shay.
होता तो ये
Don't let the
हो
others
जाता
vex you.
40 सेकंड
They
में,
mean
पर
well,
ठीक है.
but they'll never show it.
मतलब एम करके नहीं कोई
Shay,
फायर करके मारा हो तो.
follow me. It's time you learned to
Aye.
survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
अच्छा ऊपर है.
He'll break his neck.
It is time for the hunt.
वाह ठीक है कोई बात नहीं.
Use all your senses together to find prey.
अच्छा I don't have anything so I'm gonna have to kill it with
Toiling should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us.
ये वो AC3 में भी
Good.
बोले थे. We must use
Now
what
to use what you have taken from nature.
craft pistol holsters. Let's do that. Okay, बहुत सारी चीज़ है crafting के लिए.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Do not be late next time.
ठीक है, won't be late.
Am I missing something? It's all fun.
Let's see, Achilles हमसे क्या बात करना चाहता है?
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts.
मैंने सुन
A
लिया.
manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
वो बता रहे थे चीज़ें हमसे चोरी कर दी गई थी ये वो, तो हमने कहा वो मैंने सुन लिया ऑलरेडी. तो पिस्टल मिल गया उसको. देख रही हूँ यहाँ करने के लिए कुछ है क्या, या करने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. उन्होंने ये UI ब्लू कर दिया जो पहले गोल्ड हुआ करता था. I like the gold better. But ठीक है, they had to put a variation. गोल्ड थोड़ी ना रखेंगे हर गेम. बट ऐसा बहुत स्काई ब्लू, ऐसा बहुत मतलब कलर मुझे पसंद नहीं आया. बट ठीक है, क्या कर सकते. वाइट ही अच्छा, मतलब वाइट अच्छा. अरे
Where to?
हाँ
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
हाँ.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan, we choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We're back in our boat. और हमें जाना है. देखो हम इजी एरिया में ही स्टार्ट किए, मुझे लगा ही था कि हम इजी एरिया में स्टार्ट करेंगे. This is our mission, which is medium वाले एरिया में. तो I'm thinking ये वाला एरिया करके ही वहाँ जाऊँ. Let me see कि इसके completion में क्या क्या है. Okay, we need a lot of money for that, जो हमारे पास है नहीं. Progress tracker देखते हैं. Okay, so there are main sequences, then there are secondary sequences, जिसमें है hunting challenges. फिर collectibles है, few points, Viking swords. अब तक यही हुआ है.
We have one lead, Shay. Let's hope we're...
going to Halifax?
Closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins in other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help but Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Honors his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is there. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
We'll show them who rules the waves.
Loose and catch the wind! Fire!
On your ships!
Reloading!
All sail, shall take it!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Douse the royals and tops!
Stunsails in! Clew up gallants!
Fire!
They've got help incoming, Captain! Ready to fire! Ready here!
Brace!
Taking some damage here!
Fire!
We've been hit!
Crowd it all on! Fire! Fire!
Mark, Captain!
Tosh and Shay!
Fire!
Desynchronized. That is sad. मुझे लगा था ये फाइट हम ले सकते. Easy वाला एरिया है. I guess क्योंकि हमारे कोई अपग्रेड्स नहीं है इसलिए ये हो रहा है.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
I guess जाके main mission ही करते हैं because nothing is unlocked quite as of now.
No. He tasked me to task you.
मतलब the upgrades I mean are not unlocked as of now.
Need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins from other continents.
We don't have. ये कहाँ से shoot कर रहा है? Where is he sitting? Okay. ठीक है. What does that mean? मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं है अभी फिलहाल. तो I'm just gonna jump. रिपेयर ही करते थे। ये कैसे चल रहा है शिप पे? That's funny.
Horse? Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Anchor away!
Okay, we are anchoring here. Actually, so this is also progress, further progress. ठीक है, बाद में ही आते हैं फिर यहाँ we'll go to the main mission. ये सब करेंगे बाद में when things are unlocked.
Captain's helm! Get the mainsails into the wind! यहाँ से निकल के घूम के जाना है, करेक्ट जा रहे हैं।
You have your orders! Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire! Douse the gallants and royals!
Ready to box, sir!
For sail! All sail!
Is it snowing? I think it's snowing.
Place Bay sighted. A regular Newcastle it is, Captain. Plenty of coal there.
The shanties are from Black Flag. के राइट साइड पे बहुत सारे शिप्स हैं तो नज़र रख रहे हैं। एक शिप टर्न हो गई, हम जा रहे हैं लैंड के पास, आउट ऑफ रेंज ऑफ दैट। ये छोटा सा रेस्ट्रिक्टेड एरिया है, वंस यू आर पास दैट आई थिंक वी आर तो अब हमें कुछ नहीं हो सकता, which is good। और हमें जाना है वो फोर्ट के यहाँ। कौन है कौन ये शिप्स? छोटे छोटे शिप्स हैं, मर जाएंगे मुझसे। ठीक है, हम अभी ये सब कर नहीं रहे। जब ज़रूरत पड़ेगी बाद में अपग्रेड्स करने की तब कर लेंगे। Steer here.
Ease off the wind! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
पहुंच गए, डॉक कर देते हैं।
Douse all but mates!
चलिए।
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France.
Hi, Anuja Didi.
Ah!
Fierce.
The
Hi,
cabbage
Fierce.
farmer's return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
उसने मेरे ship को floating cesspit बोला. How dare he call my ship that?
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can
एक बार देख रहे थे हम right direction
ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause.
ये मुझे पता था मैं कब से try कर रही थी किसी ने मुझे करने नहीं दिया. It's they've changed the controls. It's not ये R1 anymore. ठीक है.
It's more than that.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
And let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Exciting. I say this is a good day to light a few joints.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
मैंने तो मार दिया already. I'm so sorry. ठीक है आगे देखते कहीं तो मिलेगी तो आगे है. इतना डैमेज नहीं करना है. हाँ इनकैपेसिटेट लिखा था मुझे लगा नहीं था कि वो मर जाएगी उससे. पर इसको जाके मारते हैं आराम से मारते. तो है
Brace yourself into them!
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Haul in those halyards.
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrígan.
So last game में यहाँ पे there used to be a gun जो मैं use करके यहाँ से ही उन लोग को मार सकती थी. But इस गेम में I guess वो मैकेनिक है नहीं. तो ये गेम में होल्ड करना पड़ेगा. तो हम रुकते हैं थोड़ी सी 5 आ जाए फिर उस पर जंप करेंगे. कि freezing water will damage you over time, avoid spending time. ये नहीं था पिछले गेम. पिछले गेम हम वैसे भी थे कैरिबियन में I don't think freezing water. रिपेयर ही कर देते हैं क्या?
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morrígan before going any further.
Are they going to give me upgrades for the ship now?
There's a harbour master station nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
ठीक है. हाँ, ये तो पता है अब क्या.
What's on your mind, Captain?
क्या बोले थे? Upgrade your hull armor. Cannons बोले थे, दोनों कर देते हैं. ये भी था लास्ट गेम में.
Rum bit of business, that.
यहाँ आ ही गए तो कर देते हैं थोड़ा. यहाँ की भी चीजें. Blue point जाके आते.
Cette vie de pionnier est rude, mais je l'aime. Les gens sont beaucoup plus honnêtes qu'au pays.
ठीक है, मुझे उसको धक्का नहीं मारना था.
Seigneur, mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
हेलो अनुज भाई कुछ तो बोलो. अरे अनुज भाई नहीं खेल रहे हैं आज, मैं खेल रही हूँ. सॉरी फॉर द डिसअपॉइंटमेंट. डार्क लॉर्ड नहीं है आज. आई एम सॉरी क्रिस्पी विस्कर्स. वो आएंगे इसके बाद के स्ट्रीम में. अगर आपको उनको देखना है तो आप 10 बजे ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा. 10 बजे वो रहते हैं, स्ट्रीम करते हैं. ओके, थैंक यू. वेलकम. मतलब आप अभी भी रुक के देख सकते हो, वैसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. मतलब मैं इतना बुरा तो नहीं खेलती हूँ कि आपको भागने की ज़रूरत लग रही है. आई एम जस्ट किडिंग. रुके है. थैंक यू. कर लेते हैं ये. अच्छा, फास्ट ट्रैवल अनअवेलेबल. क्या है प्रॉस्पेरिटी? ये नई चीज़ है, ये जाके देख के आता है. क्रिस्पी विस्कर्स, आपका नाम बहुत अच्छा है. आई लाइक इट. क्या आपके विस्कर्स क्रिस्पी है? Prosperity increases the money and resources you receive from various activities. Okay, this is interesting. Why is this general store locked? जाके देखते हैं. अच्छा, हमें कुछ इंटरैक्शन ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा. ठीक है, जाके शैंटी कलेक्ट करते हैं. जो कुछ कलेक्टेबल है आइलैंड पे कर लेते हैं. मेन मिशन हमें लेके आया है यहाँ तो. और क्या है सालन पे? एक एनिमस फ्रैगमेंट है और एक प्रॉस्पेरिटी है. ये टैवर्न अनलॉक, पिछले गेम में हम टैवर्न 4 लोगों को हाथ से मार के अनलॉक कर देते थे. देखते हैं इस गेम में टैवर्न कैसे अनलॉक करते हैं. ये फ्रैगमेंट ले लेते हैं. प्रॉस्पेरिटी भी यहीं कहीं थी, वो भी ले लेते हैं. ऊपर होगी. हाँ देखो ऊपर ही है. अब टैवर्न देख लेते हैं. बीट अप थग्सी लिखा था तो पिछले गेम में जैसे करते थे वैसे ही करना है आई गेस.
Starts it up from working the docks, lovey. Who let old sods catch fan out to play? Way angers, yeah. Starts it up from working the docks, lovey.
I forgot. My bad.
Hey.
फेंक दिया कैनवे से इतना स्विफ्ट नहीं है. थोड़ा हैवी फाइट करता है. Is what I've realized.
You looking for a few extra hours?
चाहिए. ये get information है. ये क्या है? सब गेम खेल सकते शायद. कुछ भी नहीं करना है अभी फिलहाल तो. फिलहाल बाहर जाते हैं. कलेक्टेबल्स 4 out of 5. बाकी सब तो प्रोग्रेस है. कौन सा कलेक्टेबल रह गया है? अच्छा मुझे दिखा नहीं है.
S'il te plaît. Cet insecte mérite un coup de pied dans l'arrière.
यहाँ से वैसे भी चढ़ नहीं सकते. दूसरे जो है जहाँ से आए वैसे ही जाते हैं. वो होगा सिटी के बीच में.
Tu te sens en sécurité?
Nous sommes loin de toute civilisation.
Il faut tout pour faire un
ऐसे ग्राउंड पे रख दिए झाड़ में ही है. जितना हम यहाँ से ले सकते थे उतना हम ले चुके. बाकी की सब चीज़ों के लिए प्रोग्रेस फर्दर बोला है हमें. तो ये क्या कर रही मैं? Let's go.
We should resume.
Hi. Hi Anuj. आपका एक फैन आया था क्रिस्पी विस्कर्स करके. He was disappointed to see that you were not streaming. जाना कहाँ है?
To Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le chasseur is waiting for us.
Le chasseur. यहाँ जाना. I'm sure ये फाइट में हमें हेल्प करना पड़ेगा, but ठीक है.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrígan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
हमने अभी तो अपग्रेड किया Morrígan.
All sail!
New sail! Put out all she'll take!
ये वाला मिशन कर लेते हैं और फिर बंद कर देते हैं आज के लिए स्ट्रीम.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats!
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have
Sink the
happened.
ships within 3 minutes. क्या हम ये कर पाएंगे? मुझे नहीं लगता. देखते हैं.
They're British ships, Captain!
Brace
On
yourselves!
your mark, Captain! Hostile warship closing! Gunboats! Royal Navy! And it's not just the one ship!
Fire!
She's foundering! She's breaking up! Brace for impact! They've landed a hit!
Fire!
You'll found the ship, Cap!
Fire!
The sea's heating! Here it comes! They're firing, sir!
Reef the topsails and gallants! Fire! As much sail as you can!
She's breaking up!
Fire! Fire! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar!
Ave Caesar.
Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck? There it is. Anticosti. The Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Cap.
Hello.
It should be near.
Ease off the wind!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
मैंने देखा तुम्हारा fan आया था.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
मुझे नहीं पता crispy whiskers कौन है. हाँ, मुझे पता है. I am curious. Good, nah,
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
OZV मतलब क्या?
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put...
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill.
Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Okay, George Washington was also a Templar according to AC3 का expansion. चलो mission complete. 100% sync होगा because I did both the objectives. अच्छा है, बढ़िया है. चलो फिर आज का स्ट्रीम यही ख़त्म करते हैं. कल मुझे भूख लगी है. ये कल करेंगे ये आइलैंड एक्सप्लोर और फिर पोर्ट ला जॉय एक्सप्लोर करेंगे और फिर नॉर्थ अमेरिका जाना है. They're French names because हम हाइटी आए हैं. हाइटी आए हैं. नहीं, हम हेटी नहीं आए हैं अब तक. हमें हेटी जाना है. हम हैं यहीं. यही मतलब नॉर्थ अटलांटिक. मतलब कनाडा के यहाँ रे. इसीलिए देयर इज फ्रेंच. फिर हम जाएंगे थोड़ा साउथ टूवर्ड्स नॉर्थ अमेरिका. यहाँ पे भी कुछ तो है. देखते हैं. लेट्स सी वेयर टुमारो टेक्स अस. कल पहले पोर्ट आउट जॉय एक्सप्लोर करेंगे और फिर आगे के मिशंस करेंगे. सो मिलते हैं कल. आ जाना जो भी आ जाए, भी आ जाना गेम देखने. तो सी यू गाइज टुमारो. हैव अ गुड नाइट. बाय बाय.